To head out to New York City. We are gonna be heading to the airport now. We're gonna show up like way early for the flight, so yeah. Actual hurricane coming our way, we've decided that it would be wise to pick up some umbrellas.
I was beaming in his beamer, just beaming. Can't believe that I caught my man cheating. So I found another way to make him pay for it all. So I went to Neiman Marcus on a shopping spree. And on the way grabbed Soleil and Mia. And as the cash box rang, I threw everything away.
You're dead, but the world keeps spinning. Take a spin through the world you left. It's getting dark, a little too early. Are you missing the dearly bereft? Taking flight. You could be here tomorrow, taking flight. Well, you could get here tonight.
I'm gonna fly on down on the last stop in this town.
What?
I'm gonna fly on down and fly away.
Well, alright.
Now to go to eat at a bar called Beckett's. It's a historic building, 1600s or something like that. It's near Battery Park, where we're gonna take a sailboat into the what is it? The friggin'
Hudson?
Yeah, the Hudson River. It's gonna be good. About the subway is that it's not immediately apparent which direction one's going unless you know the final destination of the subway. But anyway, so I think we're on the right one now, but we're gonna be late for dinner. Whoops. This is an old tavern. It's from the 1600s. It was not always Beckett's, but this building is really, really old. Probably one of the oldest in New York City.
Less you find out as you go. I knew much more then than I do now. Neon heart, day glow eyes. City lived by fire.
Day 2 of New York City, and quick recap of yesterday. We actually managed to get around in a car, bus, plane, subway, and a boat. One thing that we were missing was a bike, which we're going to be doing that today. So this weekend has been like the friggin' dodecahedron of travel. I think I meant decathlon, but anyway. So yeah, we're about to head out to go to the MoMA and check out some modern art and see
Hopefully
if it makes sense to us.
not be traumatized.
Yeah, because modern art. A bunch of New York scaffolding. It's everywhere here. And Kayla has a nice story about that.
Last time we were in New York, I ran headfirst to one of these pools because I told Jacob to look at a dog and I wasn't looking. And I ran into it, had a really bad headache, and then we went on the Empire State Building.
Mama.
Maps. Biking in Central Park.
Don't be good.
Hope we don't die.
Now on the day I was born, the nurses all gathered round, and they gazed in wide wonder at the joy they had found. The head nurse spoke up, said, "Leave this one alone." She could tell right away.
We're in Bryant Park. There's a bunch of cool park things.
Yeah.
Games and food stands.
You see, like in the background, there's people like playing table tennis. They have like all kinds of little games and stuff people can just check out. There was like chess over there, and like random people just sit up and like follow the game. I got a little chicken. It's good. It's good. Okay, I got this ice cream. It's good. It's good. So in New York City, it seems to be customary to just blow your horn as much as possible, just for any slight thing that upsets you, even the slightest thing. So I'm just gonna let you guys listen to the sounds of New York City. Stuff, and we're about to go to Shake Shack, get some dinner, and then we're gonna go to see Fiddler on the Roof. Uh-oh, a bit more popular than I thought it was.
If I were a rich man, yabba dibba 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 dum. All day long I biddy biddy bum. If I were a wealthy man, I wouldn't have to work hard. yabba dibba 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 dum.
Alright, so last night our batteries died on our phones right after we got the cheesecake, so we couldn't do any more video on the way back, but we did make it back, and we got a lot of steps in yesterday, like way too many, like
20,000
steps.
10 miles.
I don't know, maybe some of you fit people out there, that's like your regular day, but for us, that was dead. So today, we're going to be going on a boat tour of the Statue of Liberty in Ellis Island. We're going to be doing a bus tour that's going to take us into Brooklyn. It's going to be fun.
Waking up in the morning, gotta thank God. I don't know, but today seems kinda odd. No barking from the dog, no small. And mama cooked the breakfast with no hog. I got my grub on.
Get onto the Gray Line bus thingy for Brooklyn, and it was like confusing about where we should go. On the back of the receipt it had one address, and then on the brochure it had another. So we decided to go with the receipt one because we felt like that would be more likely to be the correct address. It was not. So now we're walking the 10 blocks to the correct address, and yay!
No sleep till
Gray Line tour. It was really good. Our guide had a really fun Brooklyn accent and attitude. We're on our way to Battery Park right now to try to catch the statue tour, and at some point we're hoping to squeeze in a little bit of food. Tropical storm warning, which means that there's a tropical storm coming, Hermine,
Mining.
yeah, And so you'd expect it'd be overcast, kind of raining, maybe really windy, but no, not a cloud in the sky, as evidenced by my raccoon face.
Pedestrian walkway slash park that used to be old railroad tracks that converted it into this beautiful space in Chelsea.
An improv show across town, and there's not going to be anything interesting to show on video, so end of this day.
Okay, so we just got out of a taxi cab, our first one in New York City. We came from Chelsea to Midtown, I guess. But it was a good ride because we're tired. And we're not going to do improv because we're tired. And so we're going to get some sleep.
Because we're tired.
Because we're tired.
Final day. And goodbye. Hotel room. Little tiny hotel room, but very nice hotel room. New York, nothing is ever simple. The E train that we need to take to get to the subway or to the airport is not running to this stop today, because nobody would want to go to the airport on Labor Day. Anyway, we have to do a bunch of transfers to get around it. Adventure! So the E train that we needed to catch was not running to the station that we needed to be at, so we ended up having to do all kinds of planes, trains, and automobiles style things to make it here to the plane, and we made it just in time. It was actually delayed by like 20 minutes, so that worked out in our favor, and we are now headed to Washington, D.C. burgers and fries. That's where we ate today for lunch because we missed our flight. So the bus thing that takes us from one side of this airport to the other side of this airport, which is where our gate was, like on the other side from where we landed. That little bus, it was really excruciatingly slow. So we got on this thing after having waited in a line. It's supposed to be faster than walking, but I don't think it was. We wait in a line, we get on this bus, the bus starts moving, it goes about 10 feet and then stops. And a plane is like backing up in front of the bus. And we have to just sit there and wait like 3, 4, 5 minutes or something while the bus is just sitting there waiting for the plane to move. And we're like, we have to go. Anyway, so the plane gets out of the way, we get across the thing, we run over here to our gate, and we are 1 minute late. They closed the gate and we couldn't get in. We asked somebody to let us on, they said no. And they put us on another flight, which is going to be at 3:50 p.m., which is about an hour and a half, 2 hours after when we got here. So that's our life.
There used to be a graying tower alone on the sea. You became the light on the dark side of me. Love remains a drug that's the high and not the pill. But did you know that when it snows, my eyes become a lot, and the light that you shine can't be seen? I compare you to a kiss from a rose on the grave. Ooh, the more I get of you, the stranger it feels, yeah. And now that your rose is in bloom, a light hits the gloom on the grave.
Getting back to our apartment here in North Carolina, we're super excited. We have taken planes, trains, automobiles, boats, bicycles. What else, Kayla? What have we also ridden in?
Feets.
Feets. We rode in Feets. And here we are, back where the journey began. Dang it. We forgot to take the trash out.
Baby, I compare you to a kiss from a rose on the grave. Ooh, the more I get of you, the stranger it feels, yeah. Now that your rose is in bloom, a light hits the gloom on the grave.
Alright, can't see anything. After World War II, the entire world came together to create this amazing thing that was the greatest peacekeeping mission of our time. And you can see the fruits of their labor right here. Beautiful golden statue of a naked man. Hey, you almost killing me?
I used the bike.
Oh, snowbills. So I'm just gonna let you guys listen to the sounds of New York City. Thank you. They're not cooperating. To get a smoothie from a cart, it's called, it's got a very patriotic name. It's called Disabled American Veterans.
my face went.
Diabetes. What's wrong, Kayla?
It just keeps flying up and flashing.
15, which is in like a little while.
3:50.
Kayla, show us the time. Show us the time on your fit butt. Yeah, that's not the time though. Back to our apartment here. Squeeze it.
What are these
Take
things?
a couple of cars here.